な宿命に抗い立ち向かう己の正義を掲げて決して終わりのない戦いの行方は僕のこの手にかかってるからたとえ限界だって恐怖心だって超えてゆけるって言い聞かせて次の一歩を強く踏むだけ
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to week. What is this? 3, 4? Week 4.
Yo, it's at the bottom.
Between LTMK Fire and Clown Gaming Jesters. LTMK Fire 3-0 on the season, haven't dropped a single game. Clown Gaming Jesters 1-2 on the season, struggling but starting to find their footing recently. I am Clutch, the play-by-play, and I'm joined by the producer and the color caster, Exernian.
Yeah, so for the people that are new, there's like maybe one series every season I think we're casting together, and it's like it's always the most chaotic series if I remember correctly. We were just on the pregame show, you know. I think we've talked about it before. If you don't like our voices, I guess you cannot consume any EL content. Tough luck. yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's fun for sure.
Yeah, and going into this series, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has LTMK basically taking this one. Like, they're just the strongest team in the league. However, Clown Gaming, imagine they come in, right? They come in, statement win, 2-0, okay? I think the league would just be flipped on its head at that point. Everything would go crazy. What about you? Think it would go crazy, Exernian, or what?
I mean, LTMK Fire, we've seen such a strong from this team, especially like I hot taked it before. Literally Jesus Juice and 4 wards as they are starting on that blue side. Starting on the bans, okay, so Clown Gaming, you can't see in the lobby, but Kills or Silence, who is also on that pregame show with us, he is going to be playing mid lane. So banning that Zeri, I think, I don't actually, no. Egyptian is playing ADC for CG Jesters, so I think that's what that ban is for.
Okay. And we see the bans coming through. Zeri, Thresh from blue side from LTMK Fire. CG Jesters taking away the Hecarim. I have a feeling Jesus Juice is going to get targeted a decent amount in the jungle. Like, this guy just looked exceptional in the jungle. Like, probably could say he's the best jungler in the league, and I don't think anyone would contradict you or say that's wrong. As we see the Victor ban coming through, we'll see what LTMK Fire is going to be electing to take first here. I mean, could just go for the Jinx, which is what almost every single team does if it's left open. So we'll see if CG Jesters are going to ban away the Jinx as we see the Lulu taken away. So that's actually 2 support bans targeted to the side of CG Jesters.
Yeah, I do think that's interesting. Like, you know, Pink Penguin, that support for Literal Monkeys. We have seen him really liking that Thresh over and over again many seasons, as, you know, he is kind of a veteran in the league. So it's interesting to me that they're banning Lulu and Thresh. They're pinching that support pool. So I'm just curious as to what Pink Penguin's going to play. Like, are they going to play that Nautilus? I think I've seen him play it a few times before. Yeah, okay, Clutch, are we the smartest casters in the world or what?
Oh my god, the Nautilus. Oh my goodness. All right, Nautilus is going to be first pick. Now, Nautilus does have counters. There are some counters in Nautilus that just makes it absolutely unplayable. Now, I don't know if CG Jesters are going to play something like Braum, but, like, I mean, you can't play if you ever engage as Nautilus. Like, you're just going to get hit with Braum passive and you want to die. Is now Rel going to be hovered? We'll see if Rel is going to be locked in here for the side of the Jesters, and the answer is yes. So Rel going to be the answer into the Nautilus. We'll see if they have another pick. Maybe it's something like the Samira, and they just go hyper aggressive, hyper 2v2 bot lane. But again, Jinx left open. I mean, why would you not take that champ as it is locked in now?
Yeah, now I can see actually Literal Monkeys taking that Samira Nautilus in that bot lane. Like, when you have that strong bot lane, obviously, it's just who gets level 2 first, 230 hits, you know, who's getting level 2? How do you punish, right? A Jinx without her flash in that first, series of the game. It's going to be really tough, as they're actually going to lock in the Twitch. So, you know, playing for that spray and pray, playing in the stealth, I'd like to see, especially how Wonderworld is going to pilot this champion. I think Twitch is one of those champions where, like, he kind of swims under the meta a lot, where it's like randomly, hey, his AP build, just disgusting, right? So it's funny. And it's going to be interesting for me to see, at least, how they play this Twitch Nautilus into the Jinx and Rel.
Yeah, we'll have to see how the Twitch is going to do. I know Wonderworld, the pocket pick Twitch is something he plays a lot at the ADC role, and obviously he's playing ADC today for LTMK Fire. I'm assuming he's going to be their ADC going forward, so gonna see a lot more of this Twitch coming through, as now we see the Echo. That's most likely going to Jesus Juice because he does play a ton of Echo in the jungle, and I'm going to be looking forward to it because he's looked exceptional on every single pick he's picked this season. We saw the Kane on stream. That looked very strong, and now we get to see him play something a little bit different. The Assassin Echo coming through. Darius going to be picked up for CG Jesters, though.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. You know, they showed Echo, and you would have to assume that, you know, that is going to Jesus Juice. Obviously, has pulled it out before, has popped off on it before. And Darius for CH Gaming, 349 in that top lane for CG. Maybe it's just like a big comfort pick, or it's kind of like a, you know, we've looked at Berry Donut, and like we were actually talking about before, Berry Donut has that, you know, kind of weak side tank playstyle. So maybe this is the, we know you're going to play something that is going to just see. Now they're banning out Darius counters. So for the side of Literal Monkeys, they banned that Yasuo and that Veigar. So they're really trying to avoid that press R comp from CG Jesters, especially if you have that Rel go in, gets that knockup for Yasuo. And that Veigar ban tells me if No Name plays something like Ahri, that's a possible pick for them. But yeah, other than that clutch, I don't see too much. That's anything too crazy spicy here.
Yeah, and we're going to see the Diana Hubbard. We'll see if it's locked in. It is going to be locked in. Now, that can go mid lane and jungle. It can be played in both. Alawi going to be coming through from LTMK Fire. And we saw Alawi in EGL. I think it was, who played it? It was, RNG Cherry, I believe, on TD Syndicate. Ended up playing it. And the dude 1v9, like, absolutely carried the game, and it was an absolute disgusting pick. So, Alawi gonna be coming through, some spice coming through from LTMK Fire, kind of like it. Syndra picked up in the mid lane, super strong mid laner, can get you prio super early on, and we'll see what CG Jesters want to round out their comp with. If that Diana's gonna be going jungle, if it's gonna be going mid, but we see the Lux locked in, and I'm assuming that is going to be the Lux in the mid lane.
Yeah, I'm really liking the Alawi pick actually for the side of LTMK. You know, you have that Rel, that Darius, and that Diana. These champions that really want to go in, right? So other than that, these champions really, you know, that's exactly what Alawi wants. She just wants you to all clump up on her. She's gonna press R, and then, you know, you're just gonna get smacked by a bunch of tentacles. So I do like that pick, and we're just watching even Syndra, if she can time, especially her Scatter of the Week against someone like Diana and Rel, it's going to be really strong. I do really like what LTMK has chosen for their last two picks, for sure.
Yeah, and I don't know. I look at LTMK's Fire's comp, and I see like 3 champs, the Twitch, the Echo, Alawi, and I'm like, you don't see these very often. Like, this is some spicy stuff coming through. It's not the usual, like, all right, we're just going to pick the meta. We're going to play the meta, super basic. Now, they're coming in on stream. They've got the pocket picks prepared, so definitely looking forward to that. For the side of CG Jesters, Darius, I mean, we don't see Darius a ton because in competitive, usually it is like one of those champs that, like, you're either 10-0 or 0-10. It's kind of like Aurelia, where, like, you have to be hard winning an absolute 1v9 the game, otherwise you're kind of useless. So
he's
Darius
quite the definition of feast or famine, yeah.
Yeah. Like, so Darius gonna be coming through. I mean, it's a 1v9 pick, and if you are CG Jesters, right, coming in, I mean, you really have nothing to lose, right? Like, if you lose this series, it's like, okay, it's LTMK Fire. They're on fire right now, and nobody's gonna be like, all right, well, why did you lose? They'll be like, all right, yeah, whatever. So I like it coming through with, you know, maybe one of these champs that if they do get ahead, it's gonna be a disaster for the side of LTMK Fire because Darius can just absolutely 1v9. You give him resets, he's just killing everyone. So definitely going to be looking forward to that. Xernian, you've got anything to say before we go to a break here?
I'm just excited to see how LTMK pilots this kind of comp, especially with a lot of champions that, you know, you don't see every day, day to day, especially something like Alawi. So I think that's what I'm going to be looking for going into this game.
All right, we're going to go to a short break, but when we come back, LTMK Fire taking on CG Jesters. Don't go anywhere.
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed down no 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed down no 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
So I said, no, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending. We will live the lives, we will live the lives, live the lives, we will live the lives in the fast lane. We will live the lives, we will live the lives, live the lives, we will live the lives in the fast lane.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Game 1 action. LTMK Fire taking on CG Jesters. LTMK on the blue side, CG on the red side. I am joined by Exernian. Exernian, you know, we do a little bit of predictions for the Dragons.
Yo,
And you're
don't
the
I like?
producer,
Yeah, don't
and
I
you
like
always win.
auto win though?
Yeah, you like basically auto win, but this time if we don't get it, nobody wins. So you better get it right, or it's doomed. Nobody's gonna win.
Do you think we should donate it to Matt Pizza?
Yeah, let's donate it to Matt Pizza if we get it wrong.
Okay.
What do you want to guess for the soul? We see it's ocean, so it's definitely not that one.
You know, I liked Zerzel's answer a couple weeks back. You know, Chemtech Soul. I haven't seen it in a while. You know.
Oh no, we're throwing.
No, okay. This game, I'm gonna say Mountain.
Mountain. Okay, I'm gonna go Cloud. I feel like we never see Cloud. I swear it's always Mountain or it's the Hex Tech. It's always those two, and I have no clue why. So I'm gonna go Cloud. You know, I'm feeling it today. I feel like it's gonna be one of those. But we look at the runes, and you know, runes and summoners on every side. We see CH Gaming in the top lane. He did take the Ghost, has the Conqueror, so no TP. He's looking to run down this Alawi play for lane. Otherwise, everything else looks pretty standard. Twitch has the Ignite in that bot lane. So looking for kills. As you can see, they are cheesing. Could potentially look for some damage here. We'll see who they're going to hook onto. I'm assuming it's going to be the Jinxes. Here we go. Going to land the hook on the Jinx. That's going to be Rel jumping in. Root comes through. Some damage down on to the Jinx. It is traded back, though, as Pink Penguin does lose half of his HP bar.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna go for that level 1 cheese, I think that's where like Glacial Augment Nautilus really shines. Glacial Augment being one of those new runes that just happens to be like just so much better than a whole bunch of the other runes. I do like that they tried, you know, took advantage that they didn't have to leash. So obviously not the worst, I think, for that trade, but I think if they get level 2 here, it's winnable. It's winnable.
Yeah, okay, level 2 gonna be coming out. We'll see, they're gonna end up hooking onto the Rel. Root comes through. Here comes a lot of damage. Rel will get back on the mount. Also has Time Warp Tonic because she just got that HP back. So Rel taking the Time Warp Tonic at the support position, just trading basically in the bot lane. Jinx has already also used all her pots, by the way. We didn't point that out.
Yeah, Jinx having no pots is a little rough, especially if she doesn't have flash, right? If she doesn't, you know, have that sustain. Oh, a little bit of the trading in the mid lane. But yeah, other than that, Jinx gets really, you know, she can snowball quite easily, but then she can also get far behind quite easily too.
Yeah, and one thing I didn't point out is this is a lot of damage coming through, and here we go. The healing will come through. Passive stacks are on the Berry Donut. Diana making her way up here, potentially gonna look for a gank. Now, CH Gaming on the Darius is very low. That's a flash forward. They're looking for the kill. Will they be able to find it? The answer is yes. First blood going through to CG Jesters.
Yeah, obviously really well played by CG Jesters. I think, you know, we were talking about it before. CG Jesters is trying something a little bit different. Kill's playing that mid lane other than, you know, instead of ADC. Egyptian is playing that ADC instead. You know, obviously, you know, neither of those players were involved in that play, but I like that they're being more proactive and saying, we're trying to take it to LTMK, you know, break that perfect record of theirs.
Yeah, and you remember when I said in the pregame show, if you're going to target anyone, it's going to be Berry Donut. Well, looks like CG listened to me because they targeted Berry Donut.
It's almost like you give them like free scouting every week. And,
yeah, it's almost like if you read power rankings or listen to the pregame show, I kind of just give away what every single team does. And if you just like listen and you're like a coach, it's free. All right, hook gonna land onto the Jinx. That's a flash out. Ignite is burned. Twitch getting autos on. Gypsy needs to be careful. Heal comes through. Will stay alive. And the Rel will also live. That was a little bit close. I was getting scared for the Jinx there.
yeah, I mean, Egyptian has to use both of those summoners, that heal and that flash. I'm expecting them to, you know, hopefully, you know, Pink Penguin and Wonderworld are probably saying, hey, you know, Jinx got no sums. Can we please dive? Or, right? That's got to be what's going to be the next play, I hope, for Literal Monkeys. Then they snowball that lead, and then it just becomes, you know, all hell breaks loose, I think, from that point onwards. But, yeah, I mean, that was the spicy angle. Pink Penguin didn't even have to use any of his summoners, but Wonderworld did end up using both that Ignite and that Flash on the Twitch.
Yeah, and if we look across the board, one thing we're not pointing out that we didn't point out is the CS advantages. Like mid, that's 13, bot lane 17. Like even though Clown Gaming got first blood, the gold is actually in favor to LTMK. I mean, it'll get evened up, but the gold is basically a little bit to the side of LTMK, maybe even though they're down a kill, just because of how they've been CSing. So definitely do need to keep that in mind. First Drake is that Ocean. Great wards from the side of LTMK in that bot side jungle. They just disappeared, but we're able to spot out the Diana. So do know the Diana's pathing is Jesus Juice and Pink Penguin kind of grouping up together, possibly looking for a play on the kills. The stun is going to miss, and it's going to be it for that.
Yeah, if kills actually dies here, it's really unfortunate. Did use that TP earlier, so good thing, didn't have to use the flash, just drops the E, walks away, scatter the weak. He is not weak, apparently, so he's not scattered. I think that's the that's the message of the day for him. So, it's at this point where Literal Monkeys is on that teetering edge as they're about to make a play in the bot side.
Here we go, walking forward, nice traps coming through. Egyptian, though, I don't know if he's going to end up living this one as Wonderworld's walking forward, throws the W, poison coming through. Jiu should be able to pick up the kill on Drink. That's the stun coming through. That's the auto. Is it enough damage? The answer is yes. Wonderworld picks up a kill, remount. It's not going to work for the Rel, has to burn the flash, and Twitch going to pick up that kill. At
that point, you're supposed to be, cognizant of knowing where that support is. You just saw him mid, right? Suddenly he's not mid anymore. He backed, walked mid. Yep. He's not gonna back again, guys. He's got to be going somewhere else. So I feel like it's a little bit of disrespect on the side of Clown Gaming. Obviously playing that Jinx again, no summoners. You just have to respect that. Right now, you're just kind of a walking money bag waiting to be collected. So obviously, good punish by the side of Literal Monkeys.
Yeah, and we'll see if a play is going to be made onto the top side. Looks like Diana was potentially looking for something, but well, we knew something was up. Is Jesus Juice going to be invading to take that blue? He will be able to get this one. Roaming around with Pink Penguin a lot. So these two, making plays on the map. They're roaming together. Now they look like they're just going to go straight back to bot lane to potentially look for a killer. Now, Pink Penguin doesn't have mana. It's a little bit scary. Yeah, he's just going to end up walking. Yeah, but that CS advantage, and now the kill going to Twitch, I mean, it's looking rough for this Jinx, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't really see her doing too well until the mid game, and they're gonna have to play for picks, especially play kind of out of vision, maybe get Lux or Rel to sit out of vision in that fog of war, get someone that's caught in rotation, someone that's out of position, and then other than that, because Literal Monkeys, they put themselves in a position where they can really just run at you, start taking the walking money bag that is Jinx right now without that flash. That should be up very soon here, but bit of trading in the top side.
Yeah, some trading in the top side. We'll see if an all-in comes through. That's gonna be the Ghost Burn. He has the ultimate. Will he be able to get the kill? The answer is yes. Solo Bolo from the Darius. CH Gaming taking down Barry Donut.
Yeah, I just like seeing the dunk. Like, Alawi jumps up and then dunks, and then Darius is like, okay, yeah, but I dunk on you better. I think it's just it's kind of just a dunk fest. I think in the top lane. That's really what it is. That's top laners for you.
Yeah, is CH Gaming playing Dunk Master Darius? I don't even know if he was.
No, he's playing the God King. Yeah.
He can't dunk now. How is he gonna be able to dunk and get the resets? As here we go, spray and pray coming out. Wonderworld going for the 2v1. It's looking good so far. As now actually he's gonna get rooted up. He's gonna get stunned. That's the ignite coming through. He will go down. It's gonna be traded back though. It's gonna be a 1-for-1. Diana is now here. Wonderworld will be able to pick up a kill in the 2v1. Going aggressive.
Honestly, if that was really well played by Clown Gaming. I think if Gurknives just didn't take that last tower shot at the very end, they walk out scot-free with that free kill onto Twitch. And I mean, that's a little ray of hope, especially looking for this Jinx here. Oh, Pink Penguin.
One for the solo bolo!
Yeah, he ult flash exhaust and then, starts smacking her with whatever his anchor. Yeah.
Yeah, hits him with the anchor and then, hey, you're taking an anchor to the face. That thing hurts, man. That's gonna hurt a lot. As here we go, he's roaming to the mid lane. Now they're gonna stop. They know he's here. Here we go. Collapse coming through from the side of Clown Gaming. Pink Penguin does have the flash. All in potentially coming through from No Name. He's now committed. He will go down. No way out of this one. Kills. Picking up the kill.
Kills, He's starting to put that plural to his name. Oh, Pink Penguin.
Oh, here we go, Pink Penguin. Is he going to be able to make the hero play? He's going to be going in. That's a flash coming through. He's going to find kills. Now he's going to ult backwards. Pink Penguin kind of just left alone. Tries to flash out. Pulled back from Rel. Will go down. Knives picks up the kill. We saw the Jinx ult go right by. Not able to find that one, but Clown Gaming contesting literal monkeys in this game so far.
Watch out. I think the rocket's coming through your window, bro.
Oh my god. You're right. That almost actually hit me. Thank god it missed. I don't want to get hit by that.
Oh yeah.
As wait a minute, in the top side, here we go. 1v1 gonna be coming through. Barry Donut taking on CH Gaming. The ult comes down. Will it be enough? So much healing coming through, but the Darius going to get another kill. 2-0-1. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Jinx did go down. The rat is unleashed. 3-1-0 in this game.
Spray and pray, man. That's actually what it is. Twitch is, okay, that is such a good name for the Twitch. I'll take spray and pray, literally, like, yeah, I'm gonna press R, just like right click you a little, and okay, I win. I think that's really how it goes. But yeah, I mean, this Darius is starting to become kind of, the typical menace in that top lane where, I think Darius is a very common mental block champion for a lot of players, especially in, like, Silver and Gold, where, like, he gets ahead and then, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Darius now has the completed mythic. This guy's online. Remember when we said at the beginning, Darius is either going 10-0 or he's going 0-10. Well, he's on pace to go 10-0 and absolutely 1v9 the game, so do need to keep that in mind. Gold lead still even, though. The next strike is the Mountain, so, Exernian, did you predict Mountain?
No, man. Aw, rip.
You better hope I get it, or it's going to Matt Pizza, and I want to give free points to Matt Pizza, okay? Like, he just hot takes every week, We can't give him free points to catch up. But Drake now, we see the Rift Hilt going to be used in the mid lane. Now the side of LTMK, we'll see if they're going to transition to this Dragon. Clown Gaming, if you look on their bot side, great vision coming through. So many wards, they're able to see everything. It's now getting cleared out from the side of literal monkeys, though. Ooh, a little bit scary, as now they're going to clear the ward. And now LTMK, they say, all right, well, we have full pressure in this river. You're going to have to walk into us. Potential fight looks like is going to happen here. Now, one thing to keep in mind, Alawi has TP. Oh, maybe they're going to catch. They're going to find the Lux. Here we go. Rel going to be going in, just jumps in, has the ultimate. Bit of a split fight coming through. Pink Panther going to be going in. That's going to be Rel all going to be used. That's one going down. It's 1-for-1 so far. Now Twitch opening fire. He's firing. He finds one. Will he get another? He's doing so much damage in this fight. That's a ton of poison down. No Name picks up another kill. Kill's going to be running away. Will he stay alive?
Oh my.
Will be able to find Jesus Juice. He's gonna probably go down to Wonderworld, though. He's trying to sidestep everything, but you can't sidestep auto attacks as Wonderworld will pick up the kill. Rampage for the Twitch. 5-1. Now we're to the top side. It's a 1v1 going on. CH Gaming trying to get him. He finds another solo kill. You can't kill this Darius as he's trying his hardest to carry the game.
Holy crap, like that Darius literally burying Donut in the ground. Bury Donut, man. I don't know. You're actually just getting dunked into the ground by this Darius. You're just... I don't know, rest in peace, man. He's got a family. We're gonna throw it to the replay really quickly as CH, lost that fight. It was just, I don't even know what even happened in that fight. You see that, I think the biggest thing was Egyptian, it just immediately bursted out of that fight. Jesus just lived so long, obviously, on that Echo with that chrono break, and the fact that the rest of the team is just gone by the time, okay, nice, nice little E from kills there, especially get that last bit. But I think coming from this fight, Jesus Juice and Easton actually, kills.
Kill's going to get caught out. There's no way out. No flash, no summoners going to go down. Jesus Juice picks up the kill, and it looks like literal monkeys starting to take control of this game. We lose the bet to Matt Pizza. I'm done. I'm not happy
What?
Right now.
Oh my. It's just rigged. I think Matt Pizza's
here we go! Wonderworld! 2v1! He's flashing forward! He doesn't care! He picks up one! Now he's gonna be looking for the Rel! He'll get another in Wonderworld on the rat! Finds himself a double and he's dancing!
Oh my goodness, Clutch. I don't even know what to say. Like, when you're playing against that Twitch, first thing you gotta buy, I think a lot of supports actually miss this, is, it's bad as it feels to buy that, what's it called? That 1100 item, warding item, what's it called? Very good color casting.
The Wardstone?
Yeah, Vigilant Wardstoners, I think, right? You just have to buy that early, take that attack. It's like QSS tactics to buy those control wards, put them down in your lane, and just play around them, right? If you know that Twitch is going to show up, spray and pray, double kill, you know, it's just respect at that point. And like I was going on before that Drake fight, both Echo and Diana, so Jesus Juice and Easton both had that Dark Seal, had their Mythic, had the Sword Boots. Actually, no, he finished his Sword Boots after. They had the magical footwear. Actually, oh, Darius.
Oh, here we go into the top side. Darius does fall with everyone going to the top lane. They get that shutdown. It goes the Jesus Juice. And I feel like that one little, you know, glimpse of hope that the side of Clown Gaming has is now kind of gone as the Darius has now fallen. That's the shutdown going over. It's a big lead to the side of Literal Monkeys. They've got the 2 Drakes. They've got the 3rd one spawning soon. And it just seems like Literal Monkeys starting to take control of the game, like I said.
Yeah, and going into that Drake fight, Jesus Juice had 0 stacks on the Dark Seal. Same with Easton. Now looking at he's got 4. Oh no.
Wonderworld is here. He's trying to look. That's 1 down. Oh, the engage is missed on to Wonderworld. They're not able to find him. We'll see if a re-engage comes through from the side of Literal Monkeys, but no name falls. And you could tell Literal Monkeys, you know, Wonderworld on the Twitch, he was really looking for the angle. He's going really aggressive, trying to carry this one. He's already got 1 item in the Kraken. Meanwhile, Alawi did take that top turret, so gold still about 3K for the side of Literal Monkeys. And I mean, I think we're just playing up to that big dragon fight. We're going to see that 3rd dragon. Can Twitch carry this? Because if Twitch does get caught, it could be a disaster for the side of Little Monkeys.
Drake 2 minutes. Not Thresh. You know when Pink Penguin plays too much Thresh that you're like, he's Thresh. So him on that Nautilus, right? It's really battle of, I think, who can catch out which ADC, which carries first. Wonderworld, obviously, 7-1-2 on this Twitch. Going into that Drake fight, he's really, you know, gonna have to play in the shadows, press that Q, and hope there are no control wards. So coming from the side of Clown Gaming especially. Oh, actually, more fighting.
Oh, here we go. They're going on Pink Penguin, but watch Wonderworld. He's got the spray and pray. He's firing. Won't be able to find one. Now they've cut out Wonderworld. He has no flash. He will go down. That's 950 gold to CH Gaming. He stays alive. Jesus Juice is going to use the ultimate. He's running away. The passive's ticking. He'll stay alive. Oh my god. CH Gaming comes in and lays the smackdown onto Wonderworld. That's what happens when you're an ADC in this meta and you go too far forward. Jesus Juice, no ult. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to throw down the W. The stun comes through. Will he be able to stay alive? Jesus Juice, he's barely alive. He's going to walk away. Flash forward. Now got to watch the fight. Gurknife is going to be caught out. Buried Donut trying to get the passive. Will he be able to get it? They're on the wrong side of Summoner's Rift. It's continuous fighting as it's now killing Easton versus the world. Going on to No Name. Damage gonna be coming through. Looks like No Name will be able to find one. Now kills this to run away from Buried Donut. Will he get away? Egyptian is there trying to do damage on the Jinx, but you're an ADC in this season. You don't do anything as Egyptian is very not doing anything. Gurknife's gonna jump in. Will go down. That's a huge root coming through from the left. Now here we go. CH Gaming's in. He will be able to find one. He already used the flash. Now he's looking for Pink Penguin. As the Jinx looks like we'll get the kill. Egyptian picks up another and CH Gaming on this Darius. When I said in the power rankings, they needed a spiritual entity, it's God King Darius who's looking to carry the game.
Just look at that gold, right? Darius is sitting pretty on the 300 gold shutdown right now. 6-1-2 on that Darius. But the thing is that, you know, Wonderworld, he's playing an ADC. He's just playing a little rat. Okay, and Darius, he's a big burly man. He's got a big wolf with him, you know. I don't know. Just looking at the champions clutch. But that fight lasted so long. Darius fought, and then he went back to the base, and then he came back and killed them again, right? Like, I think, you know, playing from the side of Literal Monkeys, if you don't, your Twitch doesn't have that spray and pray, doesn't have that flash, can't get away from the Darius, that fight is good as gone, right? If you can't burst down that Darius, he's just gonna melt through like what he just did before.
All right, all eyes are on the Darius in this game. I think everyone in chat's looking to see what CH Gaming can do. You see him standing in the bush. Will they be able to find someone to pull? Barry Donut does get that soul. He's going to do a decent amount of damage to CH. Never mind. He did nothing.
Decent, no.
More,
just like tickled him a little.
Yeah, you know, a little bit of a tickle. Jinx is in the mid lane, though, and maybe they just say, all right, we don't really need the Drake. We're just going to get this tower. Yeah, they'll pick up the tower. Now we'll see if they walk into the river. Now, Jinx, watch the Jinx and Twitch. Twitch is probably going to open up onto this Jinx. Jinx has to flash. And now, Jinx, No flash. Twitch has the ult still, so need to keep an eye on this Jinx. Very immobile, doesn't have that flash, still does have Gale Force though. And now the side of Clown Gaming, they don't have river control. They need to somehow get into this river. All eyes are on the Twitch, on the Darius. Which one can carry the fight harder? If this Rel can get a huge ultimate, it could be game over. We'll see as the Drake is being started. Both teams trying to dance. They're trying to see what they can do in this one. As now that's a stun that's going to miss. It's super tense in this game. Both teams dancing in the river. You can feel a pin. You can hear a pin drop on Summoner's Rift right now. As here we go, Twitch is going to go in biz. You can kind of see this is it. They're going to be looking to potentially fight this one. Gurknives is super far forward. He has the ult. He has the W. Poke is starting to land, and here we go. They now found Wonderworld. He's going to be caught out. He has to flash. No ult is burned, but Wonderworld has to flash. Here we go. Now the fight's going to begin. Kills are going to find one. You need to watch it. That's a huge stun coming through. Barry Donut will pick up one. Twitch is going to pick up another. CH Gaming goes down, and it's going to look like a huge fight for the side of LTMK. They engage a huge 4-man stun coming through from Jesus Juice, as now Kills is going to get caught out, going to take damage. No way you live this one. Shut down, going over to Wonderworld, and it's the MVP, Jesus Juice, saving the day.
I mean, didn't we not talk about this in Draft Clutch that if Clown Gaming walks into literal monkeys, we're going to see exactly what we just saw, right? You want them to walk in. I think it was a really good pick on here, you know, on that Twitch, but you need to stop walking out of that choke, what they did. But, you know, really good start to that fight, but Alawi literally just, yeah, hey, thanks for clumping up for me, haha, press R. And then Darius didn't get to dunk, didn't get any of those resets, so obviously that fight goes exactly the way that we just saw.
Yeah, Donut and Jesus Juice just absolutely smurfed that fight. I mean, Jesus with the huge stun, absolute massive, and then Barry Donut goes, you want to engage and do you want to allow you? Let me just hit R and you all die. So literal monkeys playing that fight very, very well. Now have themselves a gold lead, but it's only 3K. Like, this is on a nice edge. They do have 3 dragons. They're on Soul Point. It is that Infernal Soul. And if they're able to pick this up, just think about the damage coming through from the Syndra, from the Echo. I mean, Echo with the Infernal Soul and a couple items basically can just run in, delete someone on the side of Clown Gaming, hit R and get out. So do need to keep in mind that if this does go over to literal monkeys, it's going to be very, very scary for the side of Clown Gaming. The good news for Clown Gaming is they're not very far behind us. Here we go. Wonderworld. He's looking to go in. He's walking forward. He's going to use the ultimate. He's trying to kill Gypsy. He won't be able to get it. He will find one. The slam down comes through. Wonderworld's just going to walk out of that one. He just walks up and kills someone, and nobody can do anything about it.
That has to be some illegal, like, crime. Just walks up, presses R. Okay, yeah, thanks for the kill. Bye-bye.
The rat. It's the rat. That's Crime City. I believe. Is that Crime City?
Yeah, that is Crime City Twitch.
Yeah, he's committing crimes on Summoner's Rift. You see him? He's running forward, committing crimes as the rat. Okay. So I mean, Wonderworld in this game has just absolutely dominated the entire. I mean, he's got 11 kills. Like, he is the carry right now for the side of Little Monkey.
He's gonna do it again.
To do it again. He's gonna be walking forward. He's going out of the Jinx, and he says, "Wait a minute, I see Darius. No.
Never
Get
mind.
me out of here."
The problem is now that Darius is sitting in this mid lane, not answering the Alawi, who is pushing that top side, looking to get that that top tower, is unanswered. I think Easton maybe walks up, but not Barry Donut kind of sniffs it out, walks away. But yeah, I mean, like, when you're playing against that Twitch, you need to have all these control words. You need that right angle, especially from someone like Lux, who can outrange him and poke him down, especially if he gets hit by. He doesn't have that cleanse, so any immediate CC is going to kill him when he, you know, is flashless like he was before. So Wonderworld has to be playing these pretty much perfectly and is that far ahead. So it really doesn't matter at that point. But from the side of CH Gaming, they have to be playing perfectly. They have to be looking for those angles. Rel needs to be looking for those flanks. Same with Diana. You know, how do you catch this Twitch? How do you catch him out? Because, you know, without him, and 4 words.
Yeah, and he's now 3 items. I mean, he has the Kraken. He has the Blade of the Runic King. He has the Runons. Jinx, 1.5 items. Has the Gale Force, but that's about it. As we see, Kill's going to get some damage down to this Nautilus. For the side of LTMK, they're really pushing up this vision into the top side of the map. Drake going to be spawning in a minute 40 here, as Lux just going to use the ult to clear that mid lane. And yeah, definitely going to be looking forward to see how these fights are going to go. Snowdy just says, all right, thanks for the blue. I'll take that one away from you.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like, you have these objective bounties. Drake is in 120. Literal Monkeys is on that soul point. You either say, okay, you know, we can give them Infernal, though they really shouldn't. They have to look for a pick on the side lane, which I think they're trying to do right now.
Oh, here we go. Looking for No Name. Ult is burned, but that is the flash coming through from the Syndra. Diana, I believe, should have her ult up by the time this dragon is going to go down, or like the fight will go down. So it's not the end of the world for the side of Clown Gaming not able to find the kill. They do, though, get the flash from the Syndra, and that is pretty big. Now Syndra can't really get away from any CC that comes down, as Twitch probably will also have flash once this dragon spawns. So he will be able to flash out of the CC, and you just have to one-shot the Twitch. Like, you have to somehow CC lock this guy and delete him, because if he's able to flash out, the spray and pray comes through, the game's over. There's no way you're going to end up winning the fight. So definitely do need to keep an eye on that, as here we go, 30 seconds until the dragon is going to spawn. Wards are starting to come down, and it's getting a little bit tense as we see one little is going visible. Oh, they might have found the Rel, actually. I think Rel is just going to go down. Here we go. Engage is going to happen. CH Gaming's in. We've got a fight on two fronts. No Name should just fall. We'll see. Actually, looks like he will stay alive. Wonderworld, though, kind of getting 2v1. Wonderworld is dead from the side of Literal Monkeys. Looks like it's a 1-for-1 overall. Now, this Darius is running forward. Darius still has the ult reset. He pulls it back. Will he be able to find another? Easton will find one. That's a reset coming through. Barry Donut gets another flash forward. It's now a 2v2. Jesus Juice and No Name versus Easton, and kills. Flash forward from Jesus Juice. He will find one. He does have the ult, actually, and he gets back. Jesus Juice making a hero play. It's a 2v1 now. Easton has to pull a miracle out and try to get this dragon. The side of Little Monkeys are starting it up. Smite is up from Easton. He doesn't have flash. He doesn't have ult. He doesn't even know what the dragon's at. He's now walking in. Probably going to be coming down. Easton, you got to do something here as the stun comes through and No Name deletes you. That's going to be the fight one for Literal Monkeys. But more importantly, they get the Infernal Soul.
So yeah, Matt Pizza's very happy that he gets a free point, I guess.
Kind of cheating, actually. Just a Matt Pizza gap. As okay, maybe
TP.
They were looking for something. But yeah, TP is going to be coming through from Barry Donut. Maybe Literal Monkeys with this Infernal Soul say, we're going to start to pressure this Baron. The side of Clown Gaming, they are only down 3k. And all right, well, here we go. They're just going to start up the Baron from the side of Literal Monkeys.
Yeah, in that last fight, we saw Egyptian actually live like the sliver of health, but was completely useless, right? Through the ulti, but other than that, you know, you don't pick Jinx to just press R. Obviously, Literal Monkeys, they take that Soul, they take that Baron, and, oh, Egyptian, man, you gotta run.
Oh no, he's gonna get ran down. Spray and pray, and you're just dead. As it's a ton of damage coming through. As oh my, Rel almost ended up falling too. And I mean, Infernal Soul kind of is the game. I feel like once they ended up losing the Infernal Soul, now the Baron goes up over, and it looks like Literal Monkeys is really poised to take this one. They would need the side of Clown Gaming would need some sort of miracle to come back into this game. I mean, they would need like a Darius pentakill and resets coming through for them to win this one.
Yeah, as soon as Darius can't get to that Twitch, then then you're having a really tough time. You know, how do you break through? Because if you run at them, Alawi's gonna press R, Sinja's gonna, scatter the weak, and and then Jesus just runs onto your backline with, that Echo. He's so silently really strong in this game. Finish that Mythic, has that Zanya, 7 stacks on that Dark Seal, while, Diana stacked it up, sold hers. So I just don't really see a way. Oh, actually.
Oh, here we go. Maybe looking on the Barry Donut, but he will flash out of that one. Ultimate's still up from the side of Clown Gaming. They're now 6k behind. And it's looking like the side of Little Monkeys, they kind of have this one in the bag. Oh, maybe they're looking for CH Gaming, as he actually does start to take damage now. Little Monkeys can actually damage him. And yeah, I mean, this Twitch pick has just been absolutely massive for the side of Clown Gaming. Wonderworld sometimes playing a little bit too disrespectful and walking a little bit too far forward and then ends up dying because of it. But overall, he's had a pretty solid game. I mean, he's doing a lot of work on the Twitch.
Yeah, I think, that Twitch having that snowball early and really has unlocked the rest of his team. Alawi had that little bit of a rough laning phase, but now she's up 30 CS on this Darius, who was kind of literally dunking her in lane. So now Alawi gets to do her thing, press R, and the rest of her team, right? it just gets to do exactly what they want to do now that the Twitch was so far ahead. And okay, there's half your HP. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not looking too hot.
That's a scatter the week, I believe, is what the E is called, and just absolutely deletes them. Wonderworld is just walking forward and uses the spray and pray and almost just finds the realm. Literally just walks forward. You need to watch CH Gaming though, as he's on the flank now. There is a ward. Oh no. Ew! I was like, oh.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Is that where you want to be, man? I don't know.
Oh, that was a little bit scary. The side of Literal Monkeys do get the tower. I'm going to be backing off. Elder is up in 230. And I mean, if you get Elder, you can still win the game. I'm just saying, you can get Elder. It's still winnable. The chances of you getting Elder are very low, but, you know, you could get the Elder, some Hopium, come back.
And even then, Clutch, they're 6 towers to 0, right? You take that Elder, and then you've got to, like, push as fast as you can. Oh, very close. Good attempt.
That was pretty close. Why did I just hear Nautilus have, like, a Seraphine?
Oh, that's what I love about that skin, Shanghai Scrolls. It's a very good skin. He gets, like, a nice little ringtone as, you know, he bats.
I was like, is that Seraphine?
No.
Like, what? There's no Seraphine in this game unless someone's the imposter. But, yeah, the side of Literal Monkeys, I mean, 9k up now. Elder going to be spawning, so Clown Gaming, they've got one more shot. If they win this Elder fight, they can potentially keep the game going. Yes, Wonderworld.
He's a repeat offender. Oh, my.
Oh, the flash.
Oh, Easton, my friends.
Oh, and Easton just gets deleted. Look at CH Gaming. He's like, oh, what is going on? All right, here we go, though. CH Gaming, potential looking for the play. That's the exhaust. I feel like everything's falling apart as Wonderworld just flashes forward and is just going to kill 3. Most likely, he's going to go invis. He will find the kill. It's a triple for Wonderworld. He's looking for the Quadriger knives. Kind of stuck under the tower. That's the flash all coming through. Will he be able to get the Quadra? The answer is no. Jesus, Hughes will pick up the kill. So Wonderworld not able to get the Quadra, but 15, 3, and 6 on the Twitch. That's going to be the game. Literal Monkeys are going to take game number 1. It was close early on. Clown Gaming, it was looking like maybe they have a chance, but Literal Monkeys 7-0 in game score on the season. Looking very, very strong.
I mean, yeah, such a dominating and commanding game number 1 coming from Literal Monkeys. I like the attempts that CG did. You know, they definitely showed a lot of signs of life, especially in that early game. But, you know, the snowball happens and you don't know how to stop it, right? And I think big props, especially just to the way that I think Literal Monkeys drafted. I really like that Syndra pick, that Alawi pick. There's so much zone control from the side of Literal Monkeys that, I mean, CH Gaming, they really, or not CH. Well, CH Gaming actually, you know, being that strong on that Darius, really couldn't find a way to get into that team just the way the champions were. So I think big props to Literal Monkeys in that aspect. But other than that, Clutch, I don't know, man. Just ban the Twitch next game, man.
Yeah, you can't let him have Twitch again. I know he's a pocket pick Twitch player. I'm not going to say that, okay? Because I want to see pocket picks. I don't want the pocket picks being taken away from me. I want to see these unique picks. But yeah, you can't let this guy have Twitch. It's like the Revolution series that we saw on stream in EGL, where Rebel's Thanks played a lot of Kai'Sa. You just got to ban it. You got to ban the Kai'Sa. Even if it's like not meta, you have to ban it. He's just too damn good on it. And what did they do? They didn't ban it. They let it through again, and they lost. So you just have to take away the Twitch from Wonderworld, or he's just going to end up 1v9ing the game. So we'll see what Clown Gaming has in store for game number 2. Literal Monkeys, again, taking game number 1. We're going to go to a short break, but when we come back, game 2 action between Literal Monkeys Fire and Clown Gaming Jesters. We'll see you there.
I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. Love is dead.
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back. All right, well, there's the draft, guys. No, I'm kidding. That's not the draft.
I didn't update the link.
Welcome
Very
back
good.
to game number 2. LTMK Fire taking on CG Jesters. I believe they're still both on the same side. I think that's correct, but obviously this isn't the draft. You know, we're just actually from the future, and we're predicting their draft is going to be the exact same.
Yeah.
We're just,
not like
that good. There we go. The draft is up. As LTMK Fire is on the blue side and CG Jesters, they are on the red side. Now we're going to see the bans coming through. We see the Zeri. We see the Thresh. I'm pretty sure LTMK Fire, they just keep the bans the same. I mean, unless they want to take away the Darius, which was a little bit scary. But we'll see. As the side of CG Jesters, they're already paying the tax. They're like, get the Twitch out of here. I don't want to see that champion ever again. LTMK Fire, they say, all right, we'll take away your carry. No Darius.
Yeah, I mean, both of those champions, the Darius and that Twitch, became big problems for both of the other teams. I think maybe they could have, well, maybe this is just protecting Barry Donut's mental and be like, yeah, just get rid of the Darius. This guy has blinded it before. You know, we don't want to show it again, as LTMK Fire is going to run it back, B1 that Nautilus again. I think, you know, Pink Penguin had a lot of good showings and good roams on that Nautilus. You know, roam mid a couple times, showed up, was like, hey, look, I pressed Q. All right, good luck. What does your champion do afterwards? So I'd like to see what Clown Gaming is going to answer with this time instead. Last time they picked that Rel and that Jinx. So maybe, you know, knowing that going to that Nautilus, they're actually going to show Vi. Okay, it's going to be locked in.
Vi gonna be locked in for the side of CG Jesters. I mean, hey, guess what? Vi hits R, you can't really stop it. It's unstoppable. So
True.
Once it comes through, it's basically going to land, unless I'm pretty sure like Uzonia's or something, as we see Vi and Samira locked in. So you know what? CG Jesters say, you know what? If we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down fighting. As we see the Samira, we see the Vi. It is just perma fight from CG Jesters coming through.
I think maybe CG Jesters is like, yeah, we see that you have, like, you guys have that point in click R. Okay, but we also have a point in click R. If you think about it, Nautilus and Vi have very similar ultimates. But, yeah, seeing that Samira, I mean, it really came down to, you know, that Twitch popping off, Wonderworld just absolutely blasting people, as this time they're going to take that Jinx. And Jinx, obviously not the same champion as Twitch, not going to have that stealth and kind of damage, you know, that Twitch had in that last game. So I can kind of see Literal Monkey's bot lane taking a little bit longer to come online, while whatever support that Clown Gaming chooses to pick with that Samira, you know, thinking maybe like the Leona, something like, even you could get away with Rakan, but, you know, not super hot into Nautilus for sure. But Literal Monkey's Fire is going to lock in that Viego as their answer to Vi.
Yeah, so Jesus Juice is going to be on the Viego in the jungle. Definitely going to be looking forward to how he pilots that one. For the side of CG Jesters, they have the Samira, they have the Vi. Again, you're probably going to lock in something like the Leona and just play hyper aggressive, try to perma fight. But it's going to be the Blitzcrank coming through. Blitzcrank, super cheese pick. This is the feast or famine pick right here, man. You hit your hooks, you are getting free kills off cooldown. You miss your hook, you are useless. You're not a champion. So literally one ability can make or break your team. So I'm going to be looking forward to see the Blitzcrank in this game. Obviously going to be targeting the Jinx. I mean, you look at the Nautilus, you could target the Viego, but you probably don't want to end up hooking the Nautilus. This will be very tanky. And then he just hits R in the middle of your team. And you're like, oh no, I just knocked up my entire team.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so the thing is with Literal Monkeys, you know, they're going with that more standard draft. Obviously, that Jinx, that Viego, and that Nautilus. The thing about Jinx and Viego is that both of these champions, once they get that reset in a team fight, obviously Jinx is going to start, you know, she gets excited, goes crazy, and then Viego's going to get a bunch of resets, just taking over a bunch of souls. So what I would like to see from Literal Monkeys is, even Ahri is still quite decent in the meta, I think, right now, would have that pick potential, right? You get one, you just need one kill to start that fight. Right, so Clown Gaming is going to take away that Zoe and that Camille. They did drop the Fiora ban. I think that was just to protect the Darius pick from the last game. What I would like to see from Clown Gaming, at least, was, you know, your top laner popped off, you know, kind of smacked Barry Donut in that first game. So maybe they save R5 for him this time to give him the most favorable matchup, and then they play around that top side, right? And they let bot lane become the whatever chaotic mess it's going to be with Samira Blitzcrank. And we'll see what, you know, happens from there.
You know, we'll have to see is now the Oriana going to be locked in, so that's their AP. So they have the Wombo in the team fight. Obviously, if Ori gets a huge shockwave with Samira going in, obviously kind of have this, we're just going to go in on you and see if we can just burst someone inside of LTMK Fire. Pretty standard comp. We'll see what they are going to go for next. The Alawi is up if they do want to run it back. I mean, you look at the Clown game. All right, Nico going to come through.
And there's the Alawi.
Okay, and there we go. And the Alawi. So they already have 2 tools to kind of just stop this engage. And I don't know. We picked full engage into Alawi. I feel like this is not going to go very well.
Yeah, I think Clown Gaming, they learned, but like half learned that,
Okay.
Mordekaiser could save this.
This is it's the R5 Mordekaiser to save the comp. Ult the Alawi, and then guess what? Now, you don't even have to worry about the Alawi. Actually, Mordekaiser does kind of beat up Alawi, though. Like, that matchup is absolutely crazy, because you can ult her, and then I believe Tentacles don't follow her into the Death Realm, so you can basically beat up Alawi. And on top of that, I know Matt Pizza is an Alawi player, and every single time that we would lock Matt Pizza Alawi when he played on Xenon, the other team would end up locking in Mordekaiser, and then he's like, this matchup's unplayable, and he goes like, 10.
Okay, FF.
So, I'm assuming that this matchup is just not fun. Now, the Nico also is going to be a huge, like, you try to go in, I hit R, and you can't go anywhere. So definitely looking forward to see how No Name does on the Nico. Now, Clown Gaming Jesters, they got a spicy comp. They got the Blitzcrank. I mean, there's going to be a level 1 shenanigan, right? They're going to invade. Has to be.
Yeah, I mean, they did something spicy in the first game as well. Nautilus and, when they had Twitch at the time, sat in that bush, played level 1. Unfortunately, didn't get any summoners in that first fight, but, got a pretty decent trade, and then that turned into a flash and heal, and then, obviously snowballed from there. I would like to see Clown Gaming maybe try something a bit spicy this game. You got that Blitzcrank, everyone knows that when you're playing against a Blitzcrank, you hold hands, hope that he doesn't run in and hook you and give that first blood to somebody like the Jinx, where, it could help her a little bit in that early game.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see if there's going to be level 1 shenanigans. I hope there is, because I want a spicy series. Game 1, though, I mean, I feel like, Literal Monkeys, obviously, again, best team in the league. But I feel like Clown Gaming was contesting them, and it looked like, hey, maybe, TMK could drop a game. Maybe, they're starting to look human. Now Clown Gaming in Game 2. Again, you pull out something spicy. You're probably not beating this team with standard picks. And the Blitzcrank is something very spicy. So I'm going to be looking forward to that one. Xerny, you got anything to say before we go to a break?
I think my eyes are definitely onto that top lane. CH Gaming on CG Jesters popped off on that Darius. I've seen, if you know about my team, Clutch, we have a pretty talented top laner, plays that Mordekaiser pretty often, just absolutely goes God mode on it. So that's something I'd really like to see. Maybe he's his disciple, he's studying under him in his dojo. So that's what I'm looking for, especially in this game. That's their answer into the Alawi. I want to see how it shines.
Yeah, definitely going to have to see how the top lane matchup is going to go. I think CH Gaming definitely was the shining star on CG Jesters that last game. So definitely going to be looking forward to seeing that. We're going to go to a short break, but when we come back, Game 2 action. Literal Monkeys Fire taking on Clown Gaming Jesters. We'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. everyone, and welcome back to Game 2 action. Literal Monkeys Fire on the blue side, Clown Gaming Jesters on the red side, and Xernian. Oh no, we're about a 5v5 level 1.
That's what we love to see.
Oh no.
You said you wanted something spicy, man. I think they're giving it.
Oh no, we're Wait a minute. Are they gonna? Oh, they're gonna drop a ward. Flash over the wall. Wait, the wards didn't see each other. But okay, guys, we don't need to ward the. How many wards did Clown Gaming put down? 3! Guys, we're not. No, guys. I can't even cast this. What is that? Oh.
Well.
Oh, look at the missing pings.
Clutch, you said you wanted something spicy, and I think that's as spicy as it's gonna get.
I saw both teams ping the same bush, and I'm like, here we go. This is it. 5v5 level 1. And then nothing happens.
And then they drop these 3 wards.
You know what? They're even pinging the ward. You see that? Blue side just pinging the ward. What is happening? Okay, well, you know what? There was some spice level 1, but nothing happened. Unfortunate, as both the teams, they decide, all right, you know what? We're gonna hype it up for the casters, and then nothing's happened.
You have 2 hook champions. You got Nautilus and Blitzcrank. Like, you really expect something, a little spicier than that's gonna happen, but nothing too crazy. Especially nothing. Okay, we didn't see that. It's okay, bro. My eyes were closed.
Hey, 0 for 0. Okay, we didn't see the hook earlier. 2 into the bush. 0 for 0. All right. One thing to keep in mind. I've played a little bit of Blitzcrank support on my collegiate team. You throw out 2 hooks and you're almost out of mana. Like, you have no mana on that champ. And a hook is 100 mana. Like, it is punishing if you throw the hook and you miss. Because now, A, you're useless, and B, you have no mana. So you run out of mana pretty fast. As we see
Level
the side
2.
of a clown.
That's the dodge. That's what we like to see.
The fancy feet from Blitzcrank. But yeah, again, on the Nautilus, you throw a hook and you miss, like... Or not Nautilus. On Blitzcrank, you're useless. As in the mid lane, there's a lot of trading early on. In both of these lanes. Now, Nico does have the Ignite, so that's something to keep in mind, that Nico looking for the solo bolo, Orianna kind of playing more towards the team, TPing back, kind of be playing a little bit safer. But No Name, yeah, he's going to be taking names. He's going to be trying to make a name for himself, even though his name is No Name. And both the junglers now on the top side of the map, so maybe we see some fighting top side. Maybe something happens. I hope so, as, here we go, CH Gaming running forward. And that's it.
Yay, top lane gameplay. Okay, we didn't see that, it's okay.
I think every time he hooks, you should just, kind of tab away. All right, here we go, some action in the mid lane. Okay, never mind. Oh, Flash, okay, actually some action. Flash is going to be burned. Jesus Juice is hiding in the bush. Panzora, they played Alawi last game.
Yeah, they played Alawi last game, my friends.
So, this is why you're not on the analyst stuff, okay? I'm just saying. Clearly you don't know.
He's the Mordekaiser connoisseur. You can't say that.
He is a Mordekaiser connoisseur. I saw his support Mordekaiser in one of the chats.
Whoa, can you stop leaking, bro?
It was in an in-house. I mean, everyone could see it. It was in an in-house, so anyone could see it.
Nothing too spicy like that this game, but
yeah.
All right. It's like we were saying. It's very you're on that. It's high tension. Everything's on that tiny little line, right? It's hanging by a thread. That's the saying I'm thinking of, right? You have Pink Penguin on this Nautilus, has a hook or knives. Was like, all right, man, you're gonna play a hook champion? Yeah, same, bro.
I'm also gonna play the hook champion. Yeah, but not. I mean, again, very kind of quiet.
Oh,
game. Oh, there we go. The hook's gonna land this time. Wonderworld is going to flash, and here we go. Egyptian going to flash. Root comes down. Wonderworld looks like he's going to stay alive. Pink Penguin also burning the flash. That's the knockup coming through. Some extra damage is not enough. Rehook on to the Blitzcrank. Actually have hook up back soon, and that was a little bit scary. A nice hook though from Gurknives to get that Jinx, and now Jinx no flash. If the hook comes through, it's almost an insta kill as Viego Now pathing to this bottom side of the map, it looks like the side of Clown Gaming thinks something's up. They're like, hey, hold on, what's going on here? Pink Penguin misses the hook, and Jesus Juice is now spotted out. We didn't predict Drake's. We need to predict Drake's very fast before it's taken.
I'm gonna go Hex Tech this game.
I'll go Cloud. I'm running it back. Here we go, 1v1 on the top side. CH Gaming is going to take a bit of damage from the tentacles, and he is going to back off of that one. The passive coming through from the Alawi doing so much damage. Here we go. Kill's now level 6. He does have the flashes out of that one. Will they be able to kill? The answer is yes. Stun comes through. Jesus Juice. First blood to Literal Monkeys.
Oh, it was so close. Kills was kind of like wiggling around, trying to dodge that stun. Walks, into it. I think good predict from Jesus Juice. Little unlucky from Kills. And, getting that Viego actually snowballing is also a big thing as well. When he starts this fight, he gets the resets for himself. Yeah, I don't know how to explain just how snowbally that champion can get. He gets one reset, and especially if you take someone like Vi and then he just runs into the enemy team. And then, Jinx is there, there's no one to CC her, and, it just becomes, it's all downhill from there, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm scared about? I'm scared of Viego taking Blitzcrank. Running at you and Blitzcrank pulling you into his own
True,
team.
he doesn't need his ulti especially, he's got his Q.
Yeah, just pull you back. If I'm Eason in the jungle, I know Jinx doesn't have flash. I am going straight for this bot lane when I hit 6, and I'm engaging on the Jinx. Like, I am ulting this Jinx, and I'm making sure Jinx can't live. Because no flash, exhaust might be up. Pink Penguin doesn't have flash either, so they could potentially target him. But yeah, once that level 6 comes through, it's basically going to be a guaranteed kill in the bot lane if they are pushed up, or if his bot lane is able to land a hook. I mean, it's a kill. So definitely going to be looking forward to that, as Vi is on the top side right now. The side of Literal Monkeys, they have very, very good vision on that top river, including the bottom river. They have pretty good vision too. So the side of Literal Monkeys, great vision in the early game for themselves. So definitely going to keep an eye on that, as Vi is now going to show up to the mid lane. But again, vision is there. They know where the Vi is, and looks like No Name should be safe.
Yeah, and like you were saying before, Jinx doesn't have that flash. Use it defensively, actually. Oh, Pink Penguin.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Walking in, Pink Penguin going to try to go onto the Blitz. That's a hook, but it's onto Jesus Juice. I don't know if that's the one you want, as here we go. They're looking to potentially re-engage onto the Blitzcrank. Hook comes out. Nothing Samira can do. Reset number 1. Hook is there. Will it land? No, it just misses. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, No Name trying for a 2v1. That's the ult coming through. He has no flash. He should be going down. It will be traded back, though. It's going to be a 1-for-1 in the mid lane. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Blitzcrank, it does fall. Literal Monkeys getting the better of Clown Gaming in the early game.
Yeah, and it's such a shame that, Samira didn't have flash either in that 2v2. I think really well played. Just, okay, obviously, Pink Penguin does miss that first hook, but, it's a distancing hook. He hits the wall to get closer to them.
And there's the Hex flash. All right, well, oh no, Blitzcrank's here. I was like, oh no! But now Summoners, for the side of Literal Monkeys, at least the flashes should be coming up very soon, so should have those back up. We see Vi walking to this bot lane, I believe. Nope, she's just clearing the blue. Doesn't have the ultimates.
No ult, no flash.
Oh, here we go. Looking onto the Samira. That's the hook through. The dash through Pink Penguin, but Pink Penguin will stay alive. The Ignite is not enough. Easton now on the bottom side of the map. No flash, no ult. Now looking on Jinx. This Jinx, by the way, does not have flash. Knockout comes through. They're looking onto the Jinx. Jinx will go down. There's no way you're living this one. Egyptian will pick up the kill. Wonderworld falls. No flash. Remember, I said Vi's going to be coming straight for this bot lane and is able to get their bot lane a kill.
Yeah, and that's the same thing that Literal Monkeys did in that first game, too, against Clown Gaming. They got that Jinx behind. She had no summoners. Okay, we're just going to run bot lane now. What do you do, right? So I like that Clown Gaming is kind of taking it back, throwing it back right into a Literal Monkey's face. And Gurknife's little thing, he walks up, gets that E first, walks back a little to maximize his distance for his hook. Blitzcrank connoisseur, I must say.
Yeah, dude. Looking good on the Blitzcrank. You don't always hit every hook, okay? Like, some of the hooks, you're just never going to hit. He's just throwing them out there. So, Gurknife, a great hook coming through, able to find the kill. Good knock up too, so really well played from him. Now the gold lead is in favor to Literal Monkeys. It is an Infernal, not Soul, Drake coming up next, so I think we're still in the running. Yeah, because I said Cloud, you said Hextech. We're still in the running. Can't let Matt Pizza win. As here we go, Barry Donut takes some damage, but that's going to be it. Rift Herald did go to Jesus Juice.
Yeah, Jesus Juice also takes that. Oh, fighting in the top side.
No, here we go. Fight in the top side. When are the ults going to be used? Mordekaiser has the ultimate. He's got to use it soon. Otherwise, he might be in for a disaster. CH Gaming is in the death realm with Barry Donut. He's super low, and he's just going to end up falling. Jesus Juice on the top side, able to get himself a kill. Now into the bot side, we see a fight coming through, but if the hook just lands, it's going to be a disaster. That's the ult used from the Nautilus. Knockup comes through. Windwall, the Jinx ult. That's what happens when your champion is made before you know one. You just use every single interaction.
It's like, oh hey, my champion's just newer, by the way. Honestly, I'm not a Mordekaiser connoisseur myself, so you know, if there's a special one in the chat that knows, I honestly think that if CH Gaming commits to that fight against the Alawi, he actually wins. Instead of flashing away, you know, Alawi did have that soul on him, but you know, man, you know that if you come out, Jesus just is there, so you're dead anyways, right? Don't fight, don't even like flash, just take that fight.
Ooh, Blitzcrank going to get hooked. He has no mana, no flash, no name kills in the mid lane. Grenadive's running away, will go down, and it's starting to look like everything's kind of falling apart for the side of Clown Gaming. It looks like they used all their gas in game one, and the tank is a little bit empty.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to do so much, I think, with this bot lane, but you're getting so close, but you're not crossing that finish line as Pink Penguin walks up. Egyptian,
Pink Penguin, you're done. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Pink Penguin. Told you, goodbye. He does fall decent, able to pick up the kill. Very, very low, but Pink Penguin going a little bit too far forward, not knowing where the jungler is, and then ends up paying the price. Still, though, Literal Monkey's very, very far ahead in this game. 4K lead. Barry Donut is taking some damage. Now, I'm going to potentially look for a hook. Decides not to. And yeah, the side of Clown Gaming, again, it just looks like, you know, they just don't have too much left in the tank after game one. Game one, super, super close early game. It looked like Clown Gaming could take it. And then now it kind of just looks like, all right, Literal Monkeys is, you know, they're the Literal Monkeys we know that are very, very strong. #1 team in the league. Haven't dropped the game yet as Easton is going to face check into Pink Penguin and says, oh, wait a minute, get me out of there.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I mean, Clown Gaming really with that commanding game, you know, getting smacked in that commanding game #1 from Literal Monkeys, right? Before they had CH Gaming, you know, they're like, okay, we have one clear player that's doing well, we can try and play around them. But right now, like you said, Clutch, there really isn't much left to really look on. Like, no one's really far ahead. Everyone's just doing okay, or they're a little bit behind, and you don't know how to really play these next few fights, especially that Drake in the minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, and Drake is responding in minute 30. It's a 4K lead for Literal Monkeys. So if I'm the side of Clown Gaming, right, we need to get a pick. What champion do we have that can get us a pick?
Someone might have a... and there might be a jungler with like a point-and-click ultimate.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
They for sure have ways to find picks. Here we go, we're in the mid lane. That's the ult. No Name's just going for it. He's trying to find the Orianna. No Name will just be able to walk out of this one. It looks like, yeah, he's just going to get out. So really well played. Meanwhile, on the bot side, possibly looking on to the Jinx. The Samir does dash in. We're looking in the mid lane. There goes the Vine. Now we look into the bot lane. Is Wonderworld going to burn all suns? They're diving. They kill. That's going to be the kill going over to the Samira. So a trade of kills on the map, but it does favor the side of Literal Monkey.
Yeah, and with looking just at how good of a roam that was from Pink Penguin, he knows that, like, yeah, I'm gonna go help my mid laner out here. And No Name actually has so much confidence in themselves taking that fight. I'm 1v2, but yeah, you know, I trust my team. I got this, right? So I think that's big props. Flexing, especially that, like, kind of individual player skill, knowing your limits. And in the bot side, I mean, you know, that's the... What's that rule in, like, Full Metal Alchemist? That's, like...
Oh god, I've never watched it. I have no clue.
It's the law of like equivalent exchange or something, where, you know, there's always something even. Everything is an even trade, right? They take that fight mid lane and they dive the Jinx in the bot lane. So.
Oh, donut. Okay, never mind. I was like, oh. It's looking a little scary, but nothing does happen. All right. it's Drake fight time. That's what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for the big team fight. This happened last time as everyone grouped up at the Drake. The hook is going to miss, and now Pink Penguin says, all right, I'm going to be going in. Fight is going to begin. Now watch the Alawi. Actually, that's the Nico going to be going in. Nico has the ultimate. They're going to think maybe this is the Alawi. Pink Penguin will go down. Egyptian very low. Nito watches Jinx. Jinx is able to get recess. Actually, Samira doing so much damage. Triple kill going over to Egyptian. Will he be able to get the quadra? He's looking for the Nico. Will he be able to find the Nico? I don't know when the hook is up. They're trying to run down No Name. Root comes through. Need to be careful of chasing this Nico. And it looks like they're gonna keep trying for the quadra. I feel like you should just back off. Oh no, Blitzcrank ends up falling, and I think you just go for the trap. As in the top side, Mordekaiser did die, by the way.
Rip. That's all I can say, man. Rest in peace. But if we take a look at that fight one more time, Clutch, the thing is, like, okay, Blitzcrank misses his hook first, then Nautilus answers with his, but he just goes down, right? And the fact that Egyptian is a little, like, just in the perfect spot, and, you know, I don't know, man. Words are hard. English. Triple kill.
I was like, what are we trying to say?
I don't know, man. No Name shows
What's
up, presses
on?
R, and you're right here. They do overchase. Nico doesn't have that flash, doesn't have that ultimate. Like, it's okay. Let her go, man. Oops, that's the wrong button.
I was like,
it's
one of those where
too many things going on in the head, man. There's a lot going on. It's like, oh, this person's fighting, and more fighting.
Maybe looking onto Wonderworld. That's the Shurelias. That's the ult. No flash, no exhaust. Wonderworld just gonna be going down. Egyptian dominating on the Samir. 6-0-1 on the Samir. This guy is turbo fed in this game. It was kind of like the Twitch last game, but this time we've swapped sides as the Samira 6-0-1. Definitely looking to carry this one.
Weak side ADC treatment. Oh, Pink Penguin.
Oh, Pink Penguin going to phase check. Does have that flash, though. We'll see. I think he should just be able to walk this one out. Yep, he's just going to walk that one out. And now they're going to be targeting that bot tower. Alawi, though, in this game, you know, Alawi last game wasn't strong. Still ended up doing damage. This game, Alawi's winning. And I'm a little bit scared because I feel like I could end up in disaster. Samira goes in, Alawi says, and that's the Samira splat and dead. That's just something I'm a little bit scared about. But Clown Gaming, you know, they're sticking around. They are down 4K, but they're sticking around. As here we go, see if Grenades can land the hook. Nope, not going to get that one. They're getting some damage down on this Nico. That's the ult coming through. It's a 2v1 coming through from No Name. Will he be able to win it? That's going to be the ult coming through, and he does win it. No Name making a name. As meanwhile on the top side, they find Pink Penguin just walking into the jungle by himself. No Name 2v1. Back to the top side. Barry Donut using the ultimate. CH Gaming. Ooh, flashes away and stays alive. Kills will find K in the bot lane. Wonderworld will die. There's too much happening.
There's too much fighting, man. I've only got one camera. I can't look at everything.
Camera gap.
Camera
oh
gap,
my.
man.
No Name, though. That was so clean. Able to find them in the bot lane. It's a 6K lead. No. 5K lead for the side of Clown Math Hard. 5K lead for the side of Clown Gaming, or not Clown Gaming, Literal Monkeys now, and I mean, this Nico is just unleashed. Like, this Samira, 6-1-1, and it has 7.2K. No Name, 9.3K. Here we go, though. Maybe Easton has something, has the ultimate. Here we go. He did no! Okay, it's gonna find him. It's gonna find him. They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him.
They killed him. They killed him, bro. Ha 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 ha.
They killed him. The shutdown did go to Samira. That is a ton of gold. That was a 1K shutdown, by the way. Ends up going to the Samira. Samira just got a ton of gold. Going to need to pay attention to the Samira in this fight. It's Hextech, by the way. Matt Pizza doesn't win.
I won. Yes, that's producer gap, bro.
Winning what? Yeah, you're like ahead by like, I don't even know the score, but you're literally ahead by like 8. Okay, let's calm down a little bit. You got to give us some pity points, all right? We need to get back into this.
Yo, I give you analyst pity points. In pregame show, I just int all my predictions.
I don't know. You should see my gold predictions. I'm pretty sure I'm right there with you because they're not very good.
You're looking good for this series, though. Literal Monkeys, you said 2-0 for them. It's looking really good for them. Yeah.
I did say 2-0, and hopefully they don't let me down. If they end up losing this game, I'm going to have a few words with Paca Paul and be like, hey, yo.
Paca, what's going on, Colonel? And, you know, this gold lead actually has started to dissolve a little bit from the side of Literal Monkeys. That big shutdown on Nico actually going to the Samira can really turn in, you know, turn some of these tides here. Samira, you know, you're just looking to press R. You're like Katarina 2.0, but better because, you know, you got a win wall. She doesn't. You're newer. She's older. As 45 seconds onto this Hextech Drake. I mean, there's so much vision on that river from the side of CG. You know, Pink Penguin, he's trolling, trying to clear some of it, but he could get maybe picked here if he stays too long.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. I feel like a lot of the time he's kind of just walked on his own, like been a man with a mission, and then sometimes he dies.
He like randomly died in the top jungle earlier because I'm just like, yo, why are you there, man? He just dies.
Yeah,
it's like
he's the man with the mission, all right? He's doing it. He doesn't care if he loses his life. He's getting the wards down, all right? True support main died for the wards. As here we go, Blitzcrank, maybe looking for something. One hook could be huge. Not the one you want to hook. They end up hooking the Alawi, and the fight is going to begin. That's the flash. Was that even a flash? It looked like a flash. Wait,
I don't think so.
Flash. Okay, man, maybe not. As now the Mordekaiser are going to be losing almost all of his HP bar. Need to watch this Nico. If Nico can get a huge ult, all right, they're engaging on a no-name, but why engage on a no-name when he has the ultimate? Jake's going to find one. Now it's a front to back, and he's going to go to the side of Literal Monkeys. You can't win this. It's impossible. Egyptian trying his best, but it's just too much damage from the side of Literal Monkeys. They have the Nico, they have the Alawi. I mean, it's basically just unplayable. Here we go, CH tries to take down the Alawi, but yeah, I mean, you're engaging into an Alawi ult and Nico ult. It's not gonna go very well.
Can we just talk about where they chose to fight to, Clutch? Like, I feel like the fight speaks for itself. Obviously, you know, Nico's gonna press R in that choke. Oh, Alawi's gonna press R in that choke. Wow. You know, who could have seen this coming, Clutch? You know, certainly not me, right? And then the rest is like, you have Mordecai. You pick this Mordecai so that Alawi can't do that, right? And he saves his ult, I think, a little too late. So obviously that happens. And it just, Egyptian trying his best with that Samira presses R. Oh, Pink Penguin actually got, you know, his recall canceled. Oh.
Actually, I think this might be a disaster for the Blitzcrank. I think Blitz is dead. He's running. He's trying to get out of there. Jigsaw coming in. Jesus, Juice tags him. Listen, he was the man on a mission. This time he brought friends. He said,
he was double agent. You know, he was like, call an ambulance. But not for me. It's that meme.
Not for me. And the Blitzcrank's like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. But Literal Monkeys, they're 7K ahead. I'm not a doubter, but I'm just saying it's looking.
It was 6K and then went down to 3K a little, but it like shoots right back up to 7K.
Yeah. It's looking like Literal Monkeys are gonna win. That's all I'm saying. All right. I mean, just looking like it. This Samira definitely gonna need time to get items. I mean, it's so hard to play this game as Samira. They have an Alawi Nico, and like if you ever go in, you're just dead. Like you literally cannot play. So like the only way I can see this side of Clown Gaming like winning fights, A, don't fight in a chokehold, you griefed yourself. Like they literally fought where Literal Monkeys want to fight, right? B, I think you have to get a pick before the fight begins. Because if you don't, I feel like 5v5s, you just lose. Because it's the nature of how both the comps want to play. One comp is like, hey, you can engage into us. And yeah.
It was like, hello, okay, bye.
Yeah. I feel like one comp, it's like, hey, I want to engage. The other one's like, okay, engage into us. And then we're going to re-engage onto you and you're dead. So, you know, I'm just saying it's going to be a little bit hard for Clown Gaming to play as maybe they look for a fight. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, the hook. There's so much pressure on Gurnives. Like, you can't pull the Alawi, you can't pull the Nico as,
Oh, no, he's going to flash over, actually. All right, he will stay alive. Oh, they might have found no name. That's going to be the ult being used.
Okay.
Flash out. Now that's no ult. Egyptian is kind of late. I don't know if you want to flank. Maybe it works out. Actually, he's going to be going in. That's a ton of damage down. Will it be enough, though? The health bars are so low, but I just think they're not going to win this one. Jesus Juice is running forward. He will be able to find one. He's going to be running after the Oriana. Meanwhile, on the back line, Mordekaiser gets the shutdown on to the Alawi. CH Gaming. He's trying to be a raid boss. Hook comes through from Jesus Juice. And now that is the Mordekaiser going down. I don't even know what that even means when I saw Jesus Juice. He's completed the support item, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Viego's one of those champions that breaks the
client.
Yeah, breaks the program. Okay, we're not gonna pretend we saw that. But again, like CH Gaming, man, you gotta ult the Alawi before she dunks on your team, man.
Yeah.
And CG, you're fighting in these chokes, you're fighting in these closed spaces. That's, I mean, okay. No Name was able to, they were actually able to get No Name's ult early, but the fact that they're like, okay, now we're gonna go fight in the choke again, and then Egyptian comes in from like a very, interesting angle, clutch. If I was a Samira, I've got that shutdown, I'm like, all the kills. Maybe that's not what you want, but Pink Penguin.
They've hooked Pink Penguin. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. You know what? Easton just says, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right. Easton's the homie. As he's just sitting there, he's waiting.
He respects the 1v1.
This was a tactical play. It's the support 1v1. You can't disrespect the support 1v1. All right. It's supportal combat. And Easton's like, all right, not going in. How long do you think he's gonna sit there?
How long are both of them gonna sit in their clutch?
Hey, Easton. They know you're in there, I think. Maybe they don't. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, he's out. Oh, and they found the Oriana. Okay, here we go. Team fight going to go down. Kills will fall. TP's coming through. Who is the Mordecai going to hold? Because he's literally stuck 1v5. All right, he's going to take the Alawi into the Death Realm. I can't even tell. I think it's Alawi.
Yeah.
He's taking damage from the Alawi, and
Probably.
Barry Donut picks up a kill. And yeah, I think this game's over. Well, goodbye, Blitzcrank.
Goodbye, Blitzcrank.
This game's over. This game's over. The side of Literal Monkeys are going to win this one. Again, Clown Gaming.
Dude, he needs to stop
kinda
picking up
there.
Blitzcrank, man. He's gonna keep showing the items.
Yeah, don't pick up Blitz, please. What is that item? Is that the new
Oh
item?
my god.
But yeah, I mean, the comp. How do you, like, they have a Lowy Nico. It's just, I feel so bad because I feel like Clown Gaming, they're trying. They're trying to make plays. They're trying to fight, but like, you're just going into a Lowy. He's just gonna hit R and it's just GG, you know?
Yeah, that's the same thing, right? Okay, we saw Barry Donut pick that Alawi in that last game. Didn't really do super well into the Darius. They banned the Darius, and they're like, okay, so we're gonna R5 our top laner, and then, it just feels bad, man. Right? Now Alawi actually gets to play the game exactly how she wanted in that first game, too. And, it's just disaster, I think, from the side of Little Monkeys. That's a flash.
Oh, here we go. We're going on Pink Penguin, but here come the friends as Jinx going to be doing a lot of damage. That's going to be Vi falling. Now, the side of the Mordekaiser should go down. Another kill going to be going over. It's a double for Jesus Juice. It's going to be running forward. I don't think he will be able to find anything on the Blitzcrank, but with 3 dead on the side. All right, Egyptian's going in. He says, I want damage. You won't be able to find anything. Kills will most likely be going down. That's the flash forward. He's going to fall. It's an ace for Literal Monkeys, and you've got to think that's the game.
I think it is the game. There's like a 10-second death timer on Blitzcrank, but I don't know what he's gonna do other than like like a Doombot's Blitzcrank. He throws like 5 hooks at once, maybe. And throws them into the base, right?
Well, this is the game. Literal Monkeys going to take the 2-0. I feel like Clown Gaming, they showed us some stuff that, there are some positives to take away from this. I think game 1, definitely something to build off of. I think they look good in game 1. They had some plays, obviously target the top lane. They had a game plan going in. Unfortunately, it didn't work for them. And then game 2 was kind of just a stomp, I feel like, from the side of Clown Gaming. So now 1-3 on the season. And you got to pick a style and run with it, I feel like, at this point, because you're starting to get, towards that 3-loss, that 4-loss mark, which isn't going to put you in the upper bracket. It's going to most likely put you in the lower bracket, right? So at this point, you've got to just start figuring something out. It's been like 4 weeks. We usually give teams the benefit of the doubt where it's like, okay, they're still figuring out how to play, but we're now halfway through the season. It's officially a little bit over halfway now with week 4 being completed. There's only 3 more weeks. Only 3 more weeks.
Time flies, man.
So,
that's crazy.
You've got to figure out something. You got to have a style, and I think just play towards that top lane. Get CH Gaming ahead and try to let them carry. For the side of Literal Monkeys, 4-0. I mean, they're basically a lock for playoffs. I mean, it would be. I don't even think it's possible for them to miss. Maybe they could if like some whack tiebreaker happened, but they're probably in. And they still look like the best team in the league. Now that they've added Wonderworld, they look unstoppable. 4-0, 8-0 in this series, Exernian.
Yeah, and like you were saying, Literal Monkeys, before we were really highlighting Jesus Juice, especially from their performance last week. But I think going into this week, it was No Name and Wonderworld with really, really strong showings. Wonderworld on that pocket pick Twitch and No Name on that Nico. You know, moving forward, I think teams are going to have to look, okay, yeah, we can maybe ban out Jesus Juice, but what about No Name? What about Wonderworld? You know, what do we do into that? And especially for a team like Clown Gaming, I understand, had the E-sub, could been like a communication diff, a lot of different ideas all at the same time, just not used to playing with each other. I think there was a good spark, I think especially in that second game with that Samira on for Egyptian, but yeah, other than that, Clutch, it was just they really lost that steam in that second game. It just wasn't super close. And CH Gaming on that Darius in that first game, there was all is not lost for Clown Gaming, but again, we keep seeing this every single week, back to that drawing board. You have to find something that sticks, man. Season is getting close to an end.
Yeah, got to figure out something that works. Now 1-3 on the season. It's not doomed though. It's not doomed. They can still pull it back, and they can finish 4-3. Right? You can win 3 in a row, 4-3. But yeah, you for sure need to get something going. I feel like because again, you get towards that 4-loss mark, that 5-loss mark, you are really eyeing potentially not making it. But Exernian, you got anything to say before we head out on this one?
I mean, always big thank you to everyone that tunes in. There's only one of me. There's so much fighting happening. Can't watch all the kills, unfortunately. Exactly. But yeah, big thank you to everyone that tunes in. Big thanks to Clutch. He's the owner. He and I are like partners in crime for EL.
Of course, that is true.
Yeah, other than that, I've got nothing left to say.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming and watching Literal Monkeys Fire taking on Clown Gaming Jesters. LTMK take the 2-0, improve the 4-0 on the season. Clown Gaming now 1-3. We will see you guys on Friday for some EGL action, so make sure to tune in for that. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you then.
Climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight, and that's all we'll ever like, but that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, never like them. Never like, never like them. Never like, never like them. Never like them. When it hurts like this, never like them. Never like, never like them. Never like, never like them. When it hurts like this, we hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times. But I'd never say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, never like them. Never like, never like them. Never like, never like them. Never like them. When it hurts like this, never like them. Never like, never like them. Never like, never like them. When it hurts like this.